Right on!
And I'm ready for the second try today, tackling ECRO World Tour, chasing Dwars Classic. It was a disaster, technical disaster. In slot 4 I went for. I executed my game plan so far that I went out the pens nice and smooth, a little bit faster than I wanted, and stretched and put the pace on the flats, and brought the group to the, I think at kilometer, what is it? Let's call it kilometer 10.5 is where the ramp starts. This is where the boys get separated from the man, and I made it over the top as first B with Kevin Plusman in the back. And I think, sorry if I don't get your name right, I think it's Ivan Barrett from Team Evolve. I think he made it close after us, but Kevin and I, we had something. We had a group there, and we descended, and we came out of the descent into the flat and the rollers, and I think we started working. I think at this point we had, I would say, 15-20 seconds gap to the chase group Bs, which were packed, I think, with 6 or 7 guys at least, and they had the weapons prepared for us. But I had a little issue there, technical issue, you know, sometimes happens to the best of us. If you have a construction outside your house who are digging up the road, or some people like doing something on the cables, or your children using too much Wi-Fi power, or just a disconnect failure, a Wi-Fi dropout, whatever it might be. It came to a very unfortunate time, and it didn't solve as quickly as I wanted. I was put out without watts. I just lost the group. 0 watts. I just like drafted to a stop, and I was spectacular. I was a spectacular. No, was a spectre. No, what is a spectator. That's the word I'm looking for. I was a spectator in my own race. Saw the race go by, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 25 places, and I was in 27th place with 3 minutes back when my connection came back, and I called it the race. Fortunately, I normally don't do that. I am in races. Who cares? I'm gonna like rock on. But I decided that was not my fate today, so I DNF'd that race and I signed up for slot 5. Slot 5 is different dynamics. Slot 5 is driven by the A's, and in that A category, I call him King Collab. King Collab from the team OMG will make the pace here, and there's another team, and King Collab is related to the queen of OTR, Annie Poland. They are, I think they're both cycling out of the same room, so they're sticking together. Back in the day, I mean, Annie Poland's no joke. So, having said that, there's OMG, OTR, which will do the pacing here, and I'm just inviting myself in here. OTR has one guy, and that's the main leading guy. His name is Alex Bibi. That's my main competitor, as well as, I was going to say DG D'Agostino, but I think it's something like that. D'Agostino, who I followed back in the day. I think last year was C. Now he improved. He's solid B, so he can rock the boat a little as well. But I think Alex Bibi is the man to beat in slot 5 in the Bs respectively. Annie Poland, I think she cut up I think she has a velo score over, I think 2000. If your velo score goes over 2000 before a stage or series starts, you are automatically categorized in the higher cut, and I think it's cut A. So she's out there. She would rocking the beef up for sure. But regardless, we're gonna join the pants here and see how this all plays out between OMG, OTR, and then a few coalition guys in there too. So maybe we can get something going. But yeah, let's see. Let's see. So, let's see who is in the chat here. Simulation press start. Yeah, all right. Says hi. I say hi to you back, and we're gonna join the pants here. All right. I still have a little bit like of a rough throat, which always makes me cough, which is annoying. I tell you that, guys. It's annoying. I think the last time I got the flu, which you may or may not have had as well, the thing what went around, your kids shaking off like they are Wolverines, but we are suffering for 3 weeks. So, thank you. My wife just came in. She said, like, let's see if the connection holds up. It's good to have supporters in the house. I mentioned it before. You will see the new wheels. I think everybody in slot 4 had it. Literally everybody. And that's the wheels from, is it Princeton? We will change it in very quickly here. So let's see who's in the race, who I know. And it's gonna be Ken Polanski, Ken Gowert, and I don't know who else. It says only 11 people, but I think that there's a packed house here today. Oh, you know what? I think that's only 11 Bs. So yeah, respectively. Let's go, Ian Ander, let's go. Good luck. James Kim, yeah, thank you so much. I will try to do my best to shake up the rankings here. Again, the man to beat is Alex Beebe. And this slot, I think I saw in ECRO chat, you had a disconnect earlier. So, yeah, that is correct, James. Yeah, I was the guy everybody was talking about. I'm competing with Kevin. I was looking forward to a good battle, but you said 37 ASA registered, which is good for this race, as it will stretch up that hill. There will be lots of groups, some separations. Maybe I'm gonna get a fast group there. It will be a hard race, regardless. Regardless, I think that's ECRO. No surprise in that. Familiar faces. Haha. Plasma ended up winning. Yeah, I know. You know what? I think I would have raced Plasma up the hill. Would I have beaten up the hill? I don't know. I would have loved to see that. But I would have signed second place. I'm okay with that. So I think we had a good gap there, and I think we could have increased that gap with a minute. With a minute going into that climb, you can take it more leisure as a second place. You just pedal up there with 4.5 watts per kilo. Mail it in. All right, get some more lighting here. Put us in the right spotlight. Another fan coming from this direction. It's going to be a hot start, as James noticed, and I think that's all what I can hope for at this point. However, here comes the last change. I almost forgot, guys. Wow. Change my bike. Change my bike for this one. I have the old SL8, yeah, and we're gonna go with the Princeton in there. Closed this bomb. Rock and roll, guys. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. So let's. What I'm gonna do here? Oh yeah. Get my heart rate going. Heart rate over there is running. Apple Watch running. Yeah, it's a procedure you want to go through. If you might, oh my God, what's going on with my wattage? Not connecting. That's the time where you do the last minute, oh, kind of thing. Yeah, everybody had it. I know. So, I've missed Alex blowing my doors off. I mean, missed slot 4. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Last gummy bears here before we hit this all out, and let's get some music cranking here. Let's go. All right, start right with the commercial. Thank you. Alex BB, yeah. Gary Forbes, yeah. I was looking for D'Agostino. I don't know if he signed up. I think some people just signing up for like all spots and hope for the best. I don't know what it's all about, but whatever. All right, guys. Game time. Twice today. Let's see what they're all up to. Shit. Come on, come on. Okay, my controller disconnected. UK. Seems to be very chilled here. Okay, let's come as fresh as possible to the hill. Let's do it. Almost too slow here. Shit. My gearing is lacking. By a lot. I will check it later. Some kind of freaking ergo mode in here. Okay, let's get any pull on here. Let's work. But she will not work. D'Agostino, she will go in. No touching. No touching. No touching. Okay, Alex Bibi is gone. I run this race completely on sugar. Not good for long efforts. I'm exhausted from the first race, first hill. That really digs in right now. Something is off with my trainer. Gearing is lacking. At least I have wattage. I'm thankful for that. Instant sprints are not doable here. But you know what? It's probably not needed. And Alex already up there probably. This was not good. I faltered badly. Congrats to Alex, holding the front group. I think it was key. If you nail that sprint, if you nail that mountain, that ramp, you are in the top 3, top 5, and most likely top 2. And that was top 1 right there. Good for you, Alex. Well done, guys. I was struggling with my bike here. No excuse, but it just sucked having unreliable gear. But regardless, we made it into the goal. 7th spot. That will be, I don't know, maybe 200 points if I'm good. Could have had 285. Good head, whatever, all good. Oh, menu. Garage. Oh. And it's the winner, Alex Peaky, shaking it out. Well done, buddy. Well done. I deserved first place. Really punched it out there first ramp. You know, if you upfront your efforts, you harvest later, meaning that you do not have to push that crazy. And you probably pedal it up relatively easy, just to mill in. I had some issues with the bike. I have to figure this out with the trainer again. Maybe it's the last firmware update and it's another update after that. I have no idea. I think there's some kind of ergo motor or something in here. which doesn't bring the resistance up right away. It's just, I don't know, it's just like slightly, all right, I let you guys go. That was it. 7th place. I think that was everything what I could have asked for in the second race. I wimped out a little bit there on the mountain. Not sure. A little bit disappointing, but it is what it is. Regardless, this one is in the books. I think we have coalition. Actually, Kenny and Cam Pointer. All right, I'll let you guys go. Cheers. Take care. See you, I think on Sunday maybe? All right, let's see.